Hey, this is Chris Wilson. I'm here at the Cottondale Cemetery in Cottondale, Texas. We're here to find the grave of the gangster Machine Gun Kelly. It's going to be kind of cool. So come on, let's go. Cottondale Cemetery was established in 1885. It's located just 40 miles north of Fort Worth. This is one of the area's oldest settlements. Today it's mainly a ghost town. You do have this building that formerly served as a school, and today it's a church that's still in use. There's a historical marker here noting the life of Machine Gun Kelly. It was established in 2016. This is a beautiful rural cemetery. It's very well kept. There's numerous ranchers and pioneers and farmers buried here. It appears a few of the tombstones have been the victim of local vandals. Here's the plot of the Matheson family. The spelling of their last name to remain forever a mystery. Here's Cottondale's original settler. He was a blacksmith. Machine Gun Kelly's grave is going to be located on row 11. It's going to be the first grave here on your immediate right. Machine Gun Kelly was mainly a bootlegger, and then he met Catherine Thorne, who had a criminal record of her own. She coined the name Machine Gun Kelly and even bought him a Thompson machine gun. Their most famous crime was the kidnapping of Charles Urschel, an oil baron.
From his home in the exclusive residential district, Charles F. Urschel, millionaire oil man of Oklahoma City, was abducted. Through this door,
They would cart him back to Wise County, Texas, very close here to the Cottondale Cemetery, and they would hold him hostage in the home of Boss Shannon, Catherine's stepfather. They collected $200,000 and released him unharmed near a gas station in Tulsa, Oklahoma. They would be on the run for the next 3 months before being caught in Memphis, Tennessee.
Stand down, everybody! Stand down!
This was the first crime solved by the FBI, and its director J. Edgar Hoover took full advantage of it. It was the first time the Lindbergh Law was ever prosecuted. It was the first trial in U.S. history to be filmed. And it was the first time prisoners were ever transported by airplane. The trial was a circus. and it made international headlines, and J. Edgar Hoover and the FBI became famous.
Next, the FBI in color.
Machine Gun Kelly and his wife were both given life sentences, and Boss Shannon would have to serve time too. Machine Gun Kelly would be sent to the famous Alcatraz prison. We would have to serve hard time with the likes of Al Capone. By all reports, Machine Gun Kelly was a model prisoner, but he hated his time spent there. He would eventually be moved to the prison in Leavenworth, Kansas, where on his birthday in 1954 he would die of a heart attack. Sadly, his body went unclaimed, and Machine Gun Kelly was going to be buried in a pauper's grave until Boss Shannon brought his body back to Cottondale, Texas. Boss Shannon's grave is just a few plots down. Catherine Thorne would be paroled in 1958 and live out the remainder of her life quietly in Oklahoma. What an extraordinary name, Machine Gun Kelly. It echoes down over the decades. The name's even been adopted by a popular rapper and actor, Colson Baker. There's even been a movie made about his life, with Charles Bronson, of all people, starring in the lead role.
I'll stitch a new belt right across your belly.
How true it is, I do not know. Compared to the murderous sprees of Bonnie and Clyde and John Dillinger, Machine Gun Kelly's criminal career was relatively subtle. Maybe he's in the wrong place at the wrong time. The FBI made an example of him, but granted, he did commit a home invasion kidnapping, and crime had completely exploded during the Depression. But he's buried here in the Cottondale Cemetery.
And there's a queen waiting there, a queen, I tell you, with a silvery crown. In a little shanty in shanty town. And I've played with the big stars, down east and out west. And I've lived, and yes, lived like the big stars. And I've mixed with the best. But you can turn out those lights, turn them out, I tell you, and take my name down, and you'll be welcome in my little shanty, in old shanty town. Yes, sir.